fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. Official weight, 145.5 pounds. He is fighting out of Liverpool in England and brings with him to the cage a perfect professional record of 2 wins. Introducing Manny Akpan. Standing opposite him in the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. Official weight, 145.3 pounds. He's fighting out of Porthcawl in Wales and brings into the cage an unblemished professional record of 3 wins. Introducing Ben Ellis. Your referee in charge when the action begins, Mr. Mark Goddard.
Referee Mark Goddard about to get this one underway. 3 5-minute rounds if they need them in the Cage Warriors featherweight division. The Black Death, Manny Akpan in the white trunks. Ben Ellis in the black. No touch of gloves, straight down to business. Nice body kick early from Akpan. We talked about that unorthodox striking. He finds some incredible ways in with his kicks and his punches, and you've got to watch for those flying attacks as well. Beautiful lunging shot there and got out of the way of Ellis, but
wow, a guard pull there. Did not expect to see that from how he came out. Very, very interesting. I wonder if he's going to try and show off a guard game he's been working on, but when your opponent's called the Welsh Khabib, I wouldn't be pulling guard, I don't think.
Well, he's got a great submission game. Yeah, we've seen him submit guys before on the domestic circuit.
Yeah, so what you're seeing here is really, he's thinking about a triangle from here. You see the overhook he's doing with the right arm and then trying to get control with the other arm there. He's kind of abandoned that a little bit. An open full guard position as Ben is trying to, there's a quick attempt at a triangle, but in open the legs, not really doing much in terms of the setup. A really nice pass to half guard position here. And now potentially giving up the back. He needs to be very careful now. If Ben sees the opportunity to take the back, you better believe he's going to take it.
Ellis with a very decorated amateur career as well. 8-0 as an amateur. So he's on a bit of a run here across amateur and professional. An 11-fight winning streak in total.
Another guard pull off a wrestling exchange there. Very, very interesting. That just shows a supreme confidence in his ground game off of his back here. Now, one of the things you can do when you're in a full guard position, you can use the cage for, you can't do in a normal grappling event on a mat, is you can use the cage to push off and change angles. But to do that, you kind of want to be halfway on the cage, halfway off the cage. You want it on your side. You don't want it directly behind you. You don't want it directly in front of you. But yeah, very interesting here. We're seeing again a similar position we saw before. It does kind of feel like Manny's going to, is looking to play this closed guard position, is going to start trying to throw his legs up for submissions here.
Well, this is one of the fights. I've done a few podcasts and interviews over the past couple of weeks, and this has been one of my picks. Obviously, I don't give predictions on these things, but I'm always asked to pick out a couple of fights that maybe are going under the radar, and this was definitely one of them.
Do you know what? This unusual strategy of pulling full closed guard might not be a bad idea at all. I almost feel like it's when Manny feels like he's about to be taken down into a bad position, say a half guard or side control or something even worse, then he decides, well, if I'm going to go onto my back, I'm going to go in my terms, I'm going to go the closed guard. Because so far, he's done a pretty good job of controlling, at least at the very least stopping Ben from being able to pass that closed guard. A bit of a guillotine attempt here, but really an awful position for his body to be in to attempt to try and finish this. So yeah, it's very interesting to see whether he's definitely that first guard pull seemed a little bit early, but these other ones kind of make sense to me.
And back to his feet now and looking to create a little bit of a gap. Ellis is going to have to be careful of the knees while he's hanging out in these positions. Nice right hand there from the Welsh Khabib. We know he can generate power in close quarters.
This is going to be interesting if we see another guard pull. If he feels like Ben Ellis is going to take him down to a stronger position, which it looks like he's going to, are we going to see another guard pull?
From underhook there, but
yeah, Ben's looking to try and circle around to the back here by cutting the angle from the stand-up grappling. It does allow you to potentially come to the back to attack it positionally, or also use that back position to try and get more control of the body to take down.
spinning heel kick. Oh, huge shots from Akpan. Ellis might be out on his feet here. My God, asking him to fight back, and it's over. Unbelievable. Manny Akpan with the first round KO out of nowhere.
Wow. He was patient in the grappling. He struck off of the opening when Ben released him, and he made him pay. That was unreal. The power.
Huge power. Literally out of nowhere. And Ben Ellis almost looked to be frozen in situ there. And it was the kick that caught him. And the hooks behind it. Ellis with his hands up trying to slip the shots, but Mark Goddard stepping in to save him from further punishment there.
Yeah, he landed that good. And you're right, he was absolutely out on his feet. Mark gave him the chance to show that he was still in this. He was out.
Yeah, still defending himself at the time, so excellent stoppage there from Mark Goddard. But the second it appeared that Ellis was being relieved of his faculties, huge shots from Manny Akpan. You wouldn't think they were coming from a featherweight, would you? My goodness.
You would not.
Let's throw it to our MC in the cage, Mr. Hal Chaplin, to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Mark Goddard, calls a stop to this contest after 4 minutes and 22 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by way of TKO in the blue corner, Manny Black Death Akpan.
The Black Death, Manny Akpan, slightly living up